Holy crap, guys. There have been so many updates for Ark, I swear. Like, they're just pumping out updates now that it's 2019. And Studio Wildcard has officially announced some new S Plus features that will be coming to Ark Survival very, very soon. So the first step for this to happen is a beta. They're going to be releasing a beta this week for all of you guys to test out. But anyways, let's look at the survivetheark.com forum post, the Community Crunch 163 that they made on this new update. So usually the Community Crunches get a lot of good feedback, so this already has 41,000 views in under 2 days. So let's take a look at this and see what is to come to the brand new Ark Survival Evolved update. So, if you go on over to this page, you see a lot of different things here. You guys may have even seen this page already, but I'm going to go over my own opinion and some other details that you guys may not know yet. So, Structures Plus, S Plus, and Kibble rework. We are starting off 2019 strong. The promised public beta, including S Plus and Kibble Changes, will be available by the end of this week for PC players to play with. When we're ready to share the build, we will give you more information on how to opt in to this build through Steam. So by the end of this week, like you guys just heard from that statement, there will be a new beta for you guys to opt into, and it is only for PC, so all you Steam players out there, make sure that you guys are looking on Steam. And also, I'll probably make a video once it is officially released, this new beta. So guys, let's take a look at this picture and see what we really have to work with here. So first off, you can see the biggest thing right in the middle of the image is a structure. So this new structure has a lot of different things that the S Plus mod has implemented in. So let's take a look first at the top. You can see there are some different types of slanted rails. So now the rails can go slanted. It looks like they can go on slanted ramps and slanted ceilings and all that. So that is awesome. I don't think that's really a big thing, but it is a small step into the game. But also on top of that, if you look on the far left side, they have stairs now. So I know these are in Atlas if you guys have played Atlas, but now there are stairs in Ark Survival Evolved. There's never been stairs like that before, but I think those are stairs. I mean, if you look at them, they look like different steps. So they have different stairs and also slanted ramps. Another thing that I noticed on top, there were different types of wood going in different directions. So I'm not really sure if I'm going crazy or not, but I swear there's a type of wood that's going diagonal while the rest is going like horizontal. So as you can see right there, that's what I'm talking about. And then also on the sides of these, I guess the corners of this little house, there's also I guess a triangle shaped ceiling that is making the railing go, I guess like a little bit slanted instead of straight, like making a square. So that's a little bit different. Now there's a triangle instead of just a full square. So that's different, and that is much better also because you can really make a base look well-rounded and almost make like a mansion in Ark Survival Evolved with all these new small mechanics in the game. Also, a really good example of this new triangle shape is right here on this little peninsula thing that's sticking out of the house, or the little hangover, I guess. You can see that there is a triangle shape leading into a horizontal shape. So you can see that there are walls. The walls are going diagonal along with the railings. So it looks like walls can also go diagonal now. I'm not really sure how that's going to work or what you're going to have to place down, but it looks like it is possible. Also, you can have like different things overhanging on top of a base. Obviously, you could do this before, but now that everything can go slanted and diagonal, it looks much better and it just looks so much more smooth. So those are all the features that I can really see for this new house. Everything that I've seen is just making the game much smoother, and it's making the bases much more creative. So I'm obviously thinking that I don't really think people are going to be using this on online PvP and official servers, just because these types of bases, they aren't like, I guess, practical for base defense. Like just making a box and putting turrets on it is much more practical than making some creative looking mansion. So this is probably going to be used on PvE servers along with offline servers or servers that aren't like official, and also solo servers. So this is going to be really good for all those players, but everyone that is, I guess, unofficial, you're not going to be making any creative type of base like this. But don't get me wrong, this could be really good for placing down turrets and different items. So if you want to make a base that is a little bit more, I guess, round, you could definitely use these new features to make the base much more round, and that could be very useful in PvP. Also, if you're making a base and you need some type of placement for turrets and it needs to be diagonal, now that is possible. So I'm very excited to see what everyone makes of this, and I want to see if anyone can make some type of creative mansion or something insane like that. That would be awesome. So just comment down below if you guys make something awesome like this, and maybe even direct message it to me on Instagram, links down below. We also have one more image up here. In this image, you can see a better view of the stairs and everything else on the base. So here are a few more things that I noticed that weren't on the old one. So obviously you can see the stairs, you can see the slanted railings and all that, and this is the same exact base, but now it looks like there's some type of catwalk, or even, I don't even really know what that is. It looks like some type of catwalk coming out from the base, and I'm almost like 99% sure that these were not in Ark before. I never saw these types of frames on there. I could just be insane, and maybe this was already in Ark and I'm just very ignorant and I didn't even pay attention, but I'm pretty sure that these did not look like this before, and it makes the game look much better. It makes houses look much smoother, and it just makes it more realistic, I guess. But it doesn't look like there are many new features here. So let's read on to some different types of notes and changes that they're going to be adding into this new update. So here are some of the main changes. They made the structure quick pickup time configurable in the INI file. So I don't really know what that means. If you guys know about all the files in Ark Survival and you want to go in there and change all the server settings and stuff, you can go ahead and do that. And the pickup time is pretty much the time that you have after you place down a structure. Now, instead of just you have to demolish it after you place it down, you have about 30 seconds, I believe, but it looks like it is customizable. So if you want to change it to 45 seconds and you can pick it up 45 seconds after you place it down, which is very useful, by the way, then you can do that. Anyways, they added new INI config option to ignore the duration and always allow quick pickup. So this means if you guys just want to always be able to pick up your items after you place them down, like you place down a huge behemoth gate and you leave it there for 10 days, you come back, you want to change it, you can turn that on in the settings now. Also, they improved the quick pickup HUD text to avoid overlapping other texts and to format durations as timestamps if over 60 seconds to support very long times if configured for that. You guys don't really have to worry about that, but if you guys are into this quick pickup and you want to know some of the settings, that is very useful. They also enabled structure quick pickup for all structures. For structures that previously had pickup disabled, they now auto-disable quick pickup as soon as the player interacts with the structure in any way. So that's very good. It looks like every single structure is going to be able to have this new quick pickup feature. So let's look at some of the more interesting types of things. The new structures and variants. So they added smooth sidewall texture variants, like the stone foundation, to the stock square foundations: adobe, metal, stone, tech, thatch, and wood. They also added triangle foundations: adobe, metal, stone, tech, and wood. And I'm not going to go through all the rest of them, but it looks like for pretty much every single type of structure, they have now added in new features for all of them. So the triangle foundations, I don't think I could see them in this. I didn't see anything. Maybe if you go up to the top image, you can see partially that the bottom of the base is, I guess, triangle and it's diagonal a little bit. Maybe that is a triangle foundation, but we don't really have any good looks at it. So the triangle ceilings, we can see that image right here. You can see the triangle ceiling right there with the railing on top of it, so that's awesome, along with triangle roofs. And also they added in large 4 times height walls. So 4 times height walls, oh my gosh, that may be what is occurring right here. These could be 4 times the wall, like 4 times the height of walls. I'm not really sure. I don't think it is, just because it looks like all different patterns and stuff. But it looks like, guys, you're gonna have a wall that is 4 times the height of a normal wall. So I'm not sure how many more resources it's gonna take or what it's really gonna do. I mean, I don't really get the point of it if you can just place down 4 walls, to be honest. But they also have flexible pipes for stone and metal. They also added flexible electrical cables. Also, the stairs with freely swappable ramp variants. Also, they added in double door frames, and they also have double doors. So if the double doors, they open outwards, you can have like a bigger, I guess, 2 space wide gap. So maybe they can, fit in different creatures into that gap now. I'm not really sure. They also added in dedicated storage. So text structure that allows storing a large amount of a single resource. Okay, so here's a really good image on Google that I found of dedicated storage. So this is very, very useful for PvP because you could fit like you can look right here, 30,000 stimulants in one storage box, and that is a very small box. Like, to put it into comparison, you can see the foundation underneath and the walls and back. They are literally half a wall wide. But now let's take a look at all the kibble changes in this new update. So all eggs have been assigned a value based on the size and rarity of the egg. These sizes include extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, and special. The eggs are used in a recipe to create kibble of a coinciding value: basic, simple, regular, superior, exceptional, and extraordinary. This new system will make it so that the creature kibble desires are based on the quality levels instead of specific creatures, which should greatly decrease the number of tamed creatures needed for the purpose of taming. So the old kibbles, they will not be wiped, and they will inherit the new value and color appropriately. Old kibbles will still work to tame their appropriate creatures. Old kibble will no longer be craftable, only the new types will be craftable. So it looks like if you guys had thousands of kibbles stored up in your super OP Omega Tribe base, you will still be able to use that, and it will just change into whatever type of kibble or grouping that it was under. I think that this new structures and the new S Plus mod, it just makes the game so much better. I mean, there's not that many downfalls to it. It's not like it's going to ruin bases or anything. It's not like a new tart limit or something like that. It's really simple. They're just small changes that make the game much better. And the kibble rework, that is so good. They've been trying to make this for so long. All it's going to do is make the game so much easier for all these big tribes and smaller tribes just to get kibble. And now everything doesn't take a specific dino. Because, like, honestly, who wants to go out and tame a bunch of Spinos or a bunch of Titan Boas to get a certain type of egg? Like, it's horrible. So this is much better. But anyways, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. And anyways, I will see you in my next video, hopefully soon. Peace.